Are you serious? Are you serious? Another movie of the zombie apocalypse. Oh, no. This is why I wrote the book, Zombie Apocalypse. And you can only get it at my website. So if you haven't got a copy about all the demonic activity and the spirit of this zombie apocalypse and how 35... I actually have 35 real-life accounts in the book to help you understand. But not that they're zombies, but they are definitely people demon-possessed doing things that the supposed zombie apocalypse will bring. Well, Stephen King has now written a novel called The Cell, speaking about your cell phone. And there's a movie coming out, a zombie apocalypse movie, starring John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson. Wow, are you serious? Based on Stephen King's apocalyptic novel, The Cell. It's directed by Todd Williams. And here's who's also involved in the Paranormal Activity 2 and the Hunger Games and others. Here's the deal. My cell phone starts ringing. And I'm looking at it like, no. No, I'm just joking. But in the movie, you don't want to answer your cell phone. It's a mysterious cell phone signal is broadcast across the networks and turns millions of the population into mindless zombies. Struggling folks, very much a struggle for, it's the apocalyptic, it's the zombie apocalypse caused by a signal on the cell phone. So every time people would answer the phone, the signal in their ear turned them into zombies. So it's a subliminal message from the cell towers through the cell phones that affected the minds of the human race, causing people to become demon-possessed, if you will, and become zombies. Well, you know, this isn't too... You're not going to turn people into zombies, but it's not too far-fetched to understand that there can be subliminal messages sent. And a lot of folks are concerned that the cell phones we're being drawn into them or connected in some type of spiritual way into this technology, that people can't function without it, that it's rewiring the brain and how we think. And we talk in texts of just a few characters, so we're limited in our speech patterns. The addiction to the phone, the constant need to be in constant contact with everything and everybody about everything. So there's a reason that the phone is being so connected to us. And so in some incidents, in some things to consider, maybe there is possibility of subliminal messages that could really alter people's minds. And to the point that people could be convinced that a new world order is a good thing, or that a one world government is something that the world needs. And with all of the propaganda that's going on right now, people could be convinced. And they could be convinced to turn on those who won't participate, which is a lot what I think this movie does in this zombie apocalypse type movie called The Cell, written by Stephen King, John Cusack, Samuel L. Jackson. It will be a big time movie about the zombie apocalypse craze, which has gone on now for years. Now, I wrote my book because I explain all the different demonic activities that go on, a lot of different demon activity, and I break it down for you according to the Bible and actual accounts. I also share with you several exorcism accounts by several different people that were involved, and I'm talking Dr. Malachi Martin and others. Okay, so there's several in there. There's 35 accounts of actual zombie activity, what we call zombie apocalypse type activity, where people strip down naked, got a Bible in their hand, superhuman strength, jumping on people, eating people's faces. 35 actual accounts. So the zombie apocalypse spirit is real. There is a real spirit. It's really demonic. It's demon. It's deep. And it really is a characteristic, a lot of what Legion had. And Jesus cast the demons out of Legion, and they went into 2,000 swine, 2,000 hogs ran down a steep hill and jumped into the Sea of Galilee and drowned themselves. So, anyway, I'm not going to watch this movie. I just want to let you know that the spirit of the zombie apocalypse continues. And if you want to know more about it, I break it down for you in my book, Zombie Apocalypse. All right? Wow. Don't miss today's live broadcast. We're going to talk about this and a whole lot more going on this Super Tuesday in Indiana. The election taking place today in Indiana. Who will win? Hillary or Bernie Sanders? They're in a tight match. Trump looks like has a commanding lead as far as the polls are concerned over Cruz. And if so, is this the end of Ted Cruz? And if that's the case, is this the end of the Stop Trump movement? And does the Republicans start to heal their wounds and prepare for the general election? Well, we don't know. We'll see what happens here in Indiana. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you saved? Jesus is coming. Don't fear the demons. Come to Christ. Come to Jesus Christ.